Gabe's Basement. It's up at 9 with item 9. Oh. I did the laugh button, but we're back. We're back with the applause. What's going on, folks? Welcome to a Monday night special of Up at 9 with item 9. I'm your host, Gabe Lashley. Joining with me, as always, Carter Ridge. And today we got a special guest, man. We got Matt.
The extreme sports correspondent.
Matty Will. You might recognize him from our...
The Boys.
You guys got to stop doing this.
He was in Zombies both 2 and 3.
Titans.
He killed the werewolves. If you pay attention closely in Zombies 2, you can see Matt kill the werewolves. But enough about that, guys. Because we're here to talk about some video games. Yeah, that's right. This is, I guess tonight it's Monday's #1 late night gaming talk show. But it is a long weekend, you know. We had some time off yesterday, you know, just chilled out. But yeah, we're here to talk about games. And first things first, guys, we got to get into a little bit of WWP. What we're playing.
This guy said WWP.
That's right, folks. This week, Carter and I have been hopping into a lot of multiverses. The PC open beta is out now, and if you haven't played it yet, I don't know what you've been doing, but
Open beta for everything except for Switch.
It's on all major platforms. It's currently free to play. So there's a little bit of microtransaction-y stuff happening. I mean, in terms of like battle pass and buying like in-game currency. But yeah, other than that, guys, solid game. The gameplay loop is quite fun. I'm liking the different perk systems that they have for the different characters. But what about you, Carter? How have you felt about playing multiverses so far?
I swear, yeah, it's definitely really good. Being someone that's not a big Smash fan, it's definitely hopping into a lot more than I would Smash. You know, with Smash, I'm just kind of feel like I'm sitting there button mashing. Oh, this guy, Matt chiming in over here, but you know, I feel like it feels nicer. You know, it feels smoother. But I like the character roster. I'm hope they have a big opportunity to add a lot of different characters.
There's and like 10 characters.
I heard that they can add characters that aren't even from Warner Bros.
Yeah, you were saying how
that's cool.
That's why it's called just multiverses and not like WB or like any sort of specific brand.
Yeah,
like
and there's already I was playing last night with Kyle, and there's a Rick and Morty background too. So there's definitely gonna be Rick and Morty characters or Rick and Morty or something, I think. But yeah, it's pretty good. I'm liking the combat. Yeah, I've also been playing. I was hopping into Stray yesterday with Kyle. I started that. It was really fun. It's pretty slow, but it was pretty nice. It was chill time.
Yeah. So yeah, again, like for me, I've been really liking the multiverses. I definitely like how they definitely added a few different elements to it than your traditional sort of like platform brawler, like Smash Bros. You got the different perks. There's the different perks in there.
You level up each character.
You level up. You have to master and level up each character.
Yeah.
And you can kind of really. And there's different. I like how it's got like the different classes too. You kind of know which character you're playing as. You know, you've got your bruiser, your tank, and it's also got their play style, whether it's vertical or horizontal.
And like I know the assassins they take 25% more damage, or like 15 or something like that.
Yeah. And then also you've got again like your support characters. So really like just going into it, you know, picking the right combo, the right duo is really another element of like strategy you gotta put to this game as well. You gotta go into it thinking like that. You know, and I'm liking the different playstyles of different characters, man. I'm really liking the roster.
It's really quick to hop into a match.
Like I can see how the roster of the open betas can get a little tiring real fast.
It's no Smash Bros though.
I mean,
let's be honest.
I don't know.
It holds its own. It's holding
a brawlhalla.
It's way better.
More of a brawlhalla than Smash Bros.
I'm thinking Multiverses is holding its own, man.
Yeah.
I'm liking the progression system. I'm liking the competitive nature to it as well.
But
Carter, you had some grief
I got extra
with it
gold.
in terms of
You got extra
the
gold?
multiplayer,
Extra.
like the co-op.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah. I thought because it was like Smash. I guess I haven't tried Smash online, but this is a mostly online game. So I was trying to level up my characters while playing with Kyle. So I thought he'd just be able to hop in, and then we could play together. But you can only do couch co-op local multiplayer in a private custom lobby. You can't do it in online.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
See, that's too bad.
That was a bit of a sad news.
Yeah, but overall, yeah, I've been liking hopping in there, learning the different move sets.
They can change that too. It is still an open beta. So.
It's been a while since I played a fighting game that I've really gotten into.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, I'm liking this. Hopefully, we can get some more streams of that going.
You have
But yeah, so far that's pretty much all I've really sunk my time into recently. It's just multiverses, man. I know Matt's not ready to hop on the multiverses train yet.
Not yet, no.
Not yet. I don't understand though. I don't understand why.
Missing out.
What are your issues that you have with the game? Are you more of a Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl kind of guy?
It's a lot of button jamming.
I don't think there really
Say
is.
the same thing about Smash.
I don't think there is a lot of button
Smash
jamming.
is more strategy,
No,
I'd say, personally.
This
I
feels more
was a
strategy.
Smash kid. I played a lot of Smash Bros.
Yeah. You're not a fan of having the
they're-
perks.
The guys can barely jump.
Oreos? Yeah, man.
Their up and Y
There you go.
attacks aren't the same as like. It's just.
There's no grappling.
It's
I mean,
just-
I like how this
There's
like
no
it's-
items. I don't.
Iron
Not that I
Giant
love the
versus Wonder
items.
Woman.
I like how it's a
Level 5,
different
we're level
bunch
4.
of move sets. You know, like
The only thing that's cool.
Let's go.
No, I'm not gonna diss the game. I was gonna say the only thing that's cool is LeBron James, but
Bronny.
This guy said
That's
the only thing
you
that's
like
cool
about
is
the
LeBron
game,
James.
LeBron James.
To your Toon Squad man, eh?
no, Toon Squad guy. I never said it.
He just respects the king.
I respect the game.
He respects the king. But honestly, Matt, how do you think this game is going to affect LeBron's legacy?
Jeez, Batcave. We're in the Batcave now,
Very
boys.
positively, right?
No,
Oh my God.
I'll come.
I just
I'll
got
come- I'll
fucked
get
up.
back to you.
This is 25 damage to me.
Yeah, you'll just have to join us for
What the hell?
on our sister
Honestly,
podcast.
Michael Jordan was never in a video game. He was never a cartoon.
Yo,
I think you
Giant,
can
bro.
play as him in probably 2K.
But back in the day, you could, and you could play with LeBron in 2K.
I'm pretty sure
Shootout 98, he was just a black image.
NBA Jam. He was probably in NBA Jam. Yeah, there's definitely a few
Okay,
games
he's in
that Michael Jordan was in.
Non-basketball game.
I mean, I can bring up a
Press right
list,
trigger to,
but
like,
Name a
Quick
non-basketball
move,
game
eh?
that Michael Jordan
Did you
did.
know that?
okay, that's true.
Like you can
But-
quickly move out of the way with right trigger.
He said he's never been. in a
Oh,
video.
what?
Yeah, if they
Oh.
put Tom Brady in this game, that's the thing. The possibilities are endless in terms of what characters they can put in the game.
But if the game is not good,
But that's the thing. So far, the reviews and the feedback have all been very positive.
Apparently he's in the flu game.
people are just bored, I think. They haven't had a game in a long time.
That's also a very viable thing. But you gotta give credit where credit's due, man.
I don't.
You know, I'm out here playing a Superman here, racking up the kills.
I do respect that, but there's already DC Universe versus Mortal Kombat. Like,
Wonder Woman's
Better
gone.
than that.
Yeah,
I don't like those games.
Mortal Kombat's more fun.
Well, it's not for me. Those games
Coming
aren't
back
for
with
me, I
vengeance
should say.
now.
This is for me.
What's your favorite thing about this?
I am fucking.
Just feels good.
It feels good. It
Feels
feels
good.
good.
That's what a video game's about. Like, you know, you feels good to play. Enjoy your time playing.
Oh, I'm gone. I'm out. I'm out.
You didn't enjoy your time playing this game yesterday, Matt?
Alright. Played a little
Yeah.
today. Alright.
I'm looking forward to the full release. I'm looking forward to
Oh, this
some
is-
new characters.
Open beta, bro. So
And
cool.
Yeah, I need some work.
I'm definitely going to be hopping into a little bit more multiverses, probably right after this
Fucking
stream.
Jetfoot,
I'll hop
bro.
into multiverses. But enough about that, guys, because we've got some stuff we want to talk about. We got some games we want to talk
Yeah,
about.
dude, you
We got
got
some
me.
news.
Damn,
that,
bro.
it's been pretty big because as being big fans of Rockstar here, any GTA 6 news is really good news, and especially when that news is coming from Jason Schreier, because you know it's going to be legit. Matt, you're a fan of Jason Schreier's work.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course. Yeah, but recently there was just an article published on Bloomberg from Jason Schreier, and it's got a whole bunch of deets in regards to GTA 6. That's a bit about the setting, kind of how the development is going to be going for this new title, and that's pretty good because we've heard some pretty bad things coming out of Rockstar, and it's good that they're not focusing much on crunch and whatnot, and that they're actually taking a step back and really listening to their workers and the community. They've recently ditched this whole frat boy mentality and production style of their previous games, and they've been making some changes to GTA 5. They recently got rid of all the negative, homophobic, transphobic jokes and whatnot. The cops versus robbers mode they took out shortly after the protest surrounding George Floyd's death. So there is some positive changes being made. But yeah, and I think this is really starting to show with how the development of GTA 6 going. With one of the biggest things here being that there's going to be a female protagonist this time for the first time. It's going to be more in the style influenced around the bank robbers Bonnie and Clyde, and they're also being cautious not to punch down by making jokes about marginalized groups, in contrast with previous Grand Theft Auto games. And what do you think?
She's also Latina. You didn't say that.
Oh, did they say that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Latina, yeah. Cool beans. Yeah.
And the game is likely 2 years.
I know, away. But how do you feel about the first thing we talked about?
Yeah, it's really good, especially for Grand Theft Auto. I'm hoping like it's a good dynamic, or I feel like they're doing like kind of what Assassin's Creed did, where it's just the male and female, So
yeah,
but it's given an option for everybody, But they could take it all the way and just make it just a female protagonist. But I feel like they're gonna do like the GTA 5 where you can switch in between protagonists, because they said the Bonnie and Clyde thing. But I don't know. But it's a good step in the direction.
Yeah, I think that could be cool. I think that could be really awesome for some cool storytelling aspects.
Yeah.
For me personally, as much as I love Grand Theft Auto 5 for its gameplay features, I think Rockstar really nails it when it comes to the storytelling in Red Dead Redemption, and I hope we get some of that sort of really deep, heavy narrative in this new Grand Theft Auto game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because all the stories in Grand Theft Auto so far have been like
exactly, they're sort of meh.
Yeah, it's like paper cut,
Exactly, really influenced from a lot of other things. Where it's like RDR's got that real heavy.
It doesn't feel memorable, like you remember John Marston's story in Red Dead 1.
Exactly. And in terms of the game's release, it's likely going to be 2 years away. They anticipate that Grand Theft Auto will be out sometime in Take-Two's 2024 fiscal year, which runs from April 2023 through March 2024. But again, developers are skeptical.
And they said a lot longer than that before, didn't they?
Yeah. Because the game's development has, in some form, been underway since 2014. And, I don't know how that's going to be. Dan Houser, one of the co-founders of the studio, man, he departed. One of the radio shows and was also a producer on the game, Laszlo. He did the talk radio on for GTA, for most of the GTAs. Yeah. He also recently left. I don't know what was that in part. Maybe, I don't know. They were just creative differences. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I mean, I don't expect to see or hear anything from this game anytime soon. Any official stuff.
I'm surprised we got this.
Yeah. And then in terms of like the setting, it wanted to include portions of North and South America, but they kind of had to like reel it in. It was a little bit too ambitious. The title, which was originally codenamed Project Americas, it was too big But I think now they're sort of centralizing on a fictional version of Miami, so kind of like a Vice City in the surrounding areas. So that's pretty neat. And basically their plan is to sort of have a continually update to the game over time, and they're going to add new missions and cities on a regular basis. And the higher ups there are hoping that this will lead to less crunch during the game's final months. And it's still the open world's going to remain large with more interior locations than previous Grand Theft Auto games affecting the timeline. Yeah, so overall, I'm pretty excited. I mean, I'd like to see that if we can get an official announcement, maybe just some key art. I don't know what their plans are. But, I don't know. What about you? How do you feel? How you guys feeling about the GTA 6?
It's pretty nice. I kind of wish we got like a different setting other than like California and Florida, because I feel like that's all we've really gotten from GTA. Well, what was 3 in New York?
Through Grand Theft Auto 1. Well, yeah, 1, 3.
But
in
yeah.
New York.
I feel like we can mix it up. Maybe like Texas, or maybe go out of America.
Canada.
Yeah,
GTA 6 and the 6.
Mexico, bro. I'd be down from GTA Mexico.
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
Or even if they went across to like England, where the games are like most of the games are developed, like in Edinburgh, Scotland,
a UK one,
UK. That could be pretty cool.
Yeah, over here, bruv.
I'm thinking GTA 6 could be pretty huge. Pretty huge game. I think it's still a long time away from getting into the hands of gamers anytime soon. But that being said, I think it's good that they're making some positive changes, and hopefully we could see a little bit of it. I'd like to see. I like to see what they're cooking up over there. Maybe something leaks, and Jason Schreier will be there to show us the footage, But we know that Take-Two hardly ever shows up to Rockstar specifically hardly ever shows up to any like trade shows. So I don't think we'll be seeing anything soon. Yeah.
How will Bonnie and Clyde affect
LeBron's legacy? Well, in terms of play style, I think if the game is that good, LeBron's not going to be at practice. He's going to be playing Grand Theft Auto 6.
That's a good point.
Exactly.
Yeah, too. I think his kids play that game more than he would.
Yeah. Bronny? I've seen Space Jam.
LeBron's a legend.
He doesn't want Bronny
LeBron
Jr. developing games. He wants him to be a pro basketball athlete.
Yeah.
But I find that very hard to believe that LeBron wouldn't let his kid pursue his dreams of being a game developer and force him to be a basketball star.
How many kids does LeBron have?
I don't fucking know.
Right? Or 3?
We don't know. You tell us.
Oh, yeah.
Bryce?
Extreme sports correspondent, man.
Sure it's Bryce and Bronny.
Is it Bryce and Brown?
Yeah.
Bryce. Yeah, Bryce.
I
This is
mean,
gonna be good.
in terms of them updating the game, too, over a continuous period, I think that's a smart move.
Yeah.
I think for them not to immediately have to start work on another game is cool. But I also hope we get some like really good story content like that, we got in GTA 4, Lost in the Damned update, where you're playing as a completely new character, new story missions. They got the Ballad of Gay Tony, We never really got any story-based single-player DLC for Grand Theft Auto 5.
There's only online updates.
Just only online updates.
Yeah, facts.
So overall, I think this could be, a more feasible idea in terms of longevity, lifespan of the game. But I just hope that they do it right, and I hope we do get some more single-player content. Because, they've released the game like GTA 5 on how many across like 3 different console generations, and it's just the same game. There's nothing new.
Milking the GTA.
Yeah. So I'm hoping soon.
We need something new, something different.
Exactly, that we get something a little bit different. Moving on though, to some stuff here from PlayStation. Earlier this week, the PlayStation got some better features, some nice features for those of you who are gaming on monitors like me. The 3D audio, folks, and some new social features if you like to keep in touch with your friends.
1440p?
Yeah, we got
HDMI
1440p HDMI video output now. Again, this is just in the beta for folks who are part of that or signed up for that. But I think this is some quality of life updates that should have been here from the beginning.
Definitely.
I mean, a large amount of people think 1440p. Oh, excuse me. Is the superior resolution?
Really?
2K. You know, you get those higher frame rates. You know?
Somebody say 2K?
Yeah. Now back over to our foreign sports correspondent Matt.
2K23.
What are we thinking? Who's gonna be on the cover?
Yeah.
I think it's
it's Kobe.
No, it's not Kobe.
Steph Curry.
Might be Steph. Nah, it's not Steph.
I think it's Kobe.
Kobe was on the last year, wasn't
I think they're just gonna put Kobe on it every year now.
he?
Kobe.
Kobe on it every year now.
They've also added another feature, game lists, but in short, you can just call them like folders. I guess you're able to add all your games. Devin Booker, yeah. So you're able to add a bunch of games, different whatever you want, not whatever you want, but just games into different folders now. Make them more accessible for you, and then they also have new social features. Easier to access in progress. Oh my God! God bless me.
God bless you.
Thank you. Yeah. Easier to access in progress activities. Requestable share screen with friends and party members, and then joinable game notifications. So that's pretty sweet. Again, I think some of this stuff should have been included from day one. What are you gonna do, right? I definitely think that the 1440p should have been there from the beginning, but
You're trying to talk about the backbone?
oh, the backbone. Oh yeah,
Mention the backbone.
Everybody's favorite handheld mobile gaming controller brand, Backbone, has announced
Partnered with Sony.
Yeah, they've announced that they're going to be dropping I think it's actually out, a PlayStation version of the Backbone for your mobile device. iPhone, I think, not Android yet.
Really? I thought it was both.
Is it? Maybe they have it both. That would be cool. We can check. It looks really nice though.
Yeah,
I can't lie. It looks really nice. Which is pretty.
I've seen the other ones and they always look kind of but they really did take the DualSense design and put it in. It looks kind of like Joy-Cons.
Oh yeah.
It just looks like a Nintendo Switch.
This looks good.
With the DualSense design.
Yeah, it does look good. Can't show you folks, but
with the simplicity.
I like the controllers. I like the white.
It's kind of cool.
Colorway. How much is it going to retail for?
Oh, it's a whole machine?
No. It just grips your phone.
Oh, wow.
So you can play Games Pass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think it looks like, only iPhone on iPhone.
That's sick, though.
That's pretty sweet. But in other PlayStation news, which is pretty sweet, we got some new VR stuff. I just gotta find it.
Yeah, they added the capability of, I don't know if it's a camera or if they like toggle it. I think it's a camera, it's a camera on the other one too, on the Oculus Rift, where you can see a lens through the thing.
Yeah, so basically they showed off the user experience, essentially here. The see-through view is what they're calling it. We got it here on the screen here. If you guys want to zoom in there. See-through view. You can see your surroundings while wearing the headset. It's going to come in handy, basically. You can check what's around you and make sure there's no accidents. Again, kind of working like the Oculus Quest, where it kind of like shows you with the camera on the outside, sort of infrared kind of layout of what you're looking at. And you're also now going to be able to broadcast yourself while playing, which is cool. You're going to be able to film yourself while playing by connecting the PS5 HD camera to the console. And then, again, some more quality of life stuff here kind of coming from like the Oculus and the HTC with the play area where you're able to outline where your kind of stuff is going to be going. And also VR mode and cinematic mode, which is some fun stuff here. I like that. So you're going to be able to enjoy VR content in 360 view in a virtual environment with content displayed in 4000 by 240 HDR video format with 90 hertz or 120 hertz frame rate, which is pretty impressive. And then in cinematic mode, players can view the PS5 in 1920 by 1080 at they can view the system UI and the UI and all other non-VR game media and content on a virtual cinema screen, which is cool. And then content in the cinematic mode will be displayed in 1920 and 1080, which is still very impressive. Like, that's pretty good. So the content you'll be watching inside of that area is going to be displayed
like if you play a game that's not VR, or what?
No. Okay, so
that's kind of confusing.
So if you're when you're in the cinematic mode, you're in a virtual hub where it's gonna you're gonna be looking at a screen that's gonna be showing you what you're looking at, and that content is gonna be in 1920 or 1080. Yeah. So it's pretty cool, man. I'm looking forward to the PS VR 2. I think it's definitely gonna be worth a cop. The first iteration of PSVR was cool because it definitely made VR more approachable for the console players. You know, those who didn't have money to buy like the Oculus when you needed the full PC rig able to run a VR headset. And they did have some games that kind of worked and played to its strengths. But I just, it wasn't as over time. It wasn't as clean as the Oculus Quest became.
Honestly, they didn't put out as many games for it as at least exclusive.
They're still supporting the PSVR, man. They're still supporting the PSVR, and that's actually one thing I appreciate.
Exclusives though.
Yeah.
Like Resident Evil VR was like one of like the biggest ones.
Oh. And that's again because a lot of the games on PC don't run.
Oh damn.
Like are a little bit different on running on
Close it 10.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So that's not too bad, but I'm definitely thinking this is a cop when it comes out.
Yeah, definitely
for sure. It's looking like definitely for spec wise one of the better VR headsets you can get your hands on. But my thing is the price. This thing is gonna be fucking expensive.
Yeah,
almost as much as buying a second PS5, if not more. I think
it's gonna be like the same price or more. I'm thinking.
And speaking of price increases too, the Meta. It's not even Oculus. Is it Oculus? The Meta. Meta Oculus Quest.
I think it was just
the Meta Quest.
I think it's just Quest 2.
It's just the Meta Quest.
No, Quest 2 in general, I think.
Quest by Meta, because Oculus is not a company anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, they're getting a price increase by $100, and that's starting actually today in August. I don't know. To me, it sounds fishy. I don't know where this price increase is coming from or why it's like even. I think
they're trying to do it so they can create games for continue creating future VR games that improve, but
I think by coming out and doing this so soon without giving any warning, you've kind of just shot yourself in the foot. I think already with the Oculus or with the Quest, people don't want to even have a Facebook account to log into them, and now you need one, and I think that's already a big reason why some people don't use them anymore. And now with the price increase too, you're not making the system very appealing. But again, we will have to see when the PlayStation VR 2 comes out. Definitely see how the price compares to one another. I don't know, man. Ballpark. What do you think? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking like $5.
I'm thinking 5. see.
At least Canadian $5. Maybe $5 American. It's
Yeah.
gonna be Canadian $5 probably.
Yeah, $5.49.
Yeah. No, $4.49. $4.99.
$4.99.
Open.
$4.99. I could see that being a comfortable price.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt, but I think it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Gets my hands on time with the VR2, and of course they've got that launch title, the Horizon. What is that called?
Oh yeah, the Horizon.
What was it called? The Wild or something like that?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. So that's gonna be pretty cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think that pretty much wraps things up for us this evening, folks. So thank you for tuning in to Up at 9 with Adam 9. Thanks, Matt, for being part of the show.
Happy to be part of it. I tune in often, so
Thank you.
it was
Thank
really
you.
cool to
Thanks.
be part
Thanks.
of it today.
Thanks for coming out, man. Yeah.
Raise the roof.
There it is, folks. Up at 9 with Adam 9. We hope you like the show.
Chicken wings.
And we're going to go get some chicken wings, folks. So until next time, we'll see you all later. Don't forget, catch us here Sunday, 9 p.m. Up at 9 with Adam 9.